The Galactic Alliance's first contact team observed Earth from orbit with puzzlement. They had spent 3 rotations studying the blue planet, focusing on the curious bipedal species that dominated its surface. Commander Vril adjusted his viewing apparatus, convinced he must be misinterpreting what he was seeing. "Analyst Mook, please verify my observation quadrant T937, he requested, his voice carrying the distinctive musical trill of the Forian. Species that Analyst Mook, a slender being with translucent skin showing a complex network of purple veins, glided to Vril's station. "Confirmed, Commander. The humans are deliberately piling particulate mineral matter into geometric formations along the liquid divide. But why?" Vril's sensory appendages fluttered in confusion. "Are they constructing dwellings? Defensive structures?" The bridge of the observation vessel fell silent as the alien crew contemplated the bizarre behavior occurring on the beach below. Lieutenant Draz, the team's xenobiologist, spoke up. "According to our initial cultural data absorption, they call them Sandcastles. They serve no practical purpose. The structures are temporary and will be destroyed by the natural tidal patterns within hours." "Impossible," Commander Vril responded. "No sentient species would expend energy on creating structures designed to be demolished. There must be some ritual significance we're missing." Down on the beach, Tom laughed as his daughter Lisa jumped excitedly around their half-finished sandcastle. The afternoon sun warmed their backs as they worked together, adding towers and moats to their creation. "Daddy, we need more water for the moat," Lisa declared, grabbing her plastic bucket. Tom smiled, watching his 7-year-old daughter run toward the ocean's edge. Their weekend trips to the beach were his favorite tradition. There was something deeply satisfying about creating something beautiful from nothing but sand and water, even knowing it would be gone by morning. Back on the observation vessel, the aliens had deployed a stealth drone for closer analysis. "Fascinating," murmured Lieutenant Draz, studying the incoming data. "The adult human is teaching the juvenile, but the knowledge being transferred has no survival value. The structures provide no shelter, contain no food, offer no defensive capabilities." Commander Vril's confusion had evolved into concern. Could this be evidence of neural dysfunction? Perhaps this subspecies has diverged from rational behavior patterns. "That theory doesn't align with our other observations," contradicted Science Officer Pell, joining the discussion. "These same humans construct permanent dwellings of considerable engineering complexity. They create transportation devices capable of supersonic travel. They've even achieved primitive space exploration. Yet they choose to waste time on this." Vril gestured toward the view screen where Tom was now helping Lisa place seashells along the castle walls. The aliens watched in silence as more humans arrived at the beach. Within hours, dozens of sandcastles dotted the shoreline, each unique in design. "Commander," reported Analyst Mook, "I've detected a pattern. Observe how the humans display emotional responses during construction. Elevated endorphin levels, increased social bonding behavior, transmission of cultural knowledge. Are you suggesting they derive pleasure from this pointless activity?" Vril's voice conveyed disbelief. "More than pleasure, Commander. They appear to value the process itself, independent of the outcome." As the day progressed, the alien observers witnessed something that challenged their fundamental understanding of intelligent behavior. When the tide began to rise, the humans didn't attempt to protect their creations. Instead, many sat watching as the ocean slowly claimed their work, some even documenting the destruction with imaging devices. Tom and Lisa sat on their beach towel, eating sandwiches as the tide crept toward their elaborate castle. "It's going to wash away soon," Lisa said, without sadness. "That's okay," Tom replied. "We can build an even better one next weekend." Lisa nodded contentedly, leaning against her father's shoulder as they watched the waves lap against their castle's outer walls. In the observation vessel, Science Officer Pell had reached a conclusion that was sending ripples of shock through the crew. "Commander, I believe we're witnessing a critical evolutionary adaptation. These humans have developed the capacity to separate the value of experience from material outcome. They create not for permanence, but for the act of creation itself." But that defies all rational resource allocation principles, protested Vril. Yet it may explain why they've advanced so rapidly despite their biological limitations, Pell continued. This behavior suggests a cognitive flexibility our species lacks. They can invest fully in endeavors with no guarantee of success. Lieutenant, Draz added, consider the implications. A species that finds value in temporary creation might approach problem-solving with unique perspectives. They might pursue innovation for its own sake, not merely for immediate survival advantage. As night fell on Earth, the beach emptied of humans. Tom carried a sleeping Lisa to their car, sand still clinging to their feet. Behind them, only a few lumps of wet sand remained where their castle had stood. The alien vessel prepared to depart Earth's orbit, its crew still processing what they'd learned. Update the contact protocols, Commander Vril ordered. Humans are to be approached with extreme caution. Their cognitive patterns contain paradoxes we don't yet understand. And our report to the Alliance Council? Asked Analyst Mook. Vril considered this carefully. Tell them we've encountered a species that builds monuments to impermanence and finds strength in futility. Tell them these humans may be the most dangerous or the most enlightened beings we've ever encountered. As the alien ship accelerated away from Earth, Tom tucked Lisa into bed. She was already dreaming of the larger, more elaborate castle they would build next weekend. Neither father nor daughter knew that their simple afternoon activity had fundamentally altered how an advanced alien civilization viewed humanity, not as mere technological competitors, but as beings who had discovered something profound about existence that had eluded even the most advanced species in the galaxy. That sometimes the joy is in the building, not in what remains built.